Thank you and welcome to the show for today. The topic today is the NAACP and the Bill Allen case. And I think for those of members of our audience who might have seen the first part of this show, that this is a two-part series with members of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People talking about the efforts on the part of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People to free Bill Allen from the Tennessee prison. And we have with us today, joining in that effort to free Bill Allen, Major Bobby Hill, who has played a very significant role in the Metropolitan Police Department. And with Major Hill is Dr. Kathy Abbott. Dr. Kathy Abbott is also a sympathizer with the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. And finally, we have Mr. Ndume, who also had an opportunity, or who also served with Mr. Bill Allen for a period in the Tennessee prison, and he will give us some information in terms of Bill in prison. And let's start off, Major Hill, by having you to give us some statements in reference to who you are and your situation. Dr. Abbott will do the same thing, and of course Mr. Ndume will do the same thing, and then we'll be able, by the second segment, to get into some of the real issues dealing with this case.
Well, my name is Bobby Hill. I'm a retired Metro Police officer. I served with the Metro Police officers 33 years, from 59 to 1990. In serving with the police department, I had various jobs. I worked my way up through the command level, and in doing my job, I came upon information that other people really didn't have access to. And this Bill Allen case really interested me because there are so many entanglements in it. And I think justice delayed is justice denied.
Very good. And of course, Dr. Abbott, let's talk about you and the Bill Allen case in reference to the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, as well as any other statements that you'd like to make in reference to this case.
Well, I became acquainted with the Bill Allen case through our pastor, and he told me the story, and I immediately became both upset and I wanted to do something because of the injustices. I met Bill in prison, and I found that he's an extraordinary man. He is a gentleman, he's kind, he's well-spoken, and he has no resentment or anger toward the system. But he has developed his own character and understanding through the years when he has tried, through the justice system, to find some kind of a way to right the wrongs that have been done. And I've done a little bit of writing to help support the cause. And I am looking forward with faith to believing that the people are going to hear what we have to say, and they're going to understand Bill and the fact that, as he explained it, it was self-defense, basically. We have to understand the time. It was a time of paranoia and anger and hatred on both sides. But it was a time when things took place that we wouldn't ordinarily see today.
Very good. And Mr. Ndume, what about your situation? You met Bill under different kinds of situations than the rest, many of us.
Yes, indeed, I did. I just came home myself after spending 28 years in prison. 20 of them was on Tennessee's death row for a crime that I ain't commit. I came home June 1st of last year, and I had the pleasure of meeting Bill Allen roughly 9 years or so ago. I mean, I knew about his situation, you know, prior to that. I think that his case is certainly an important case, and it speaks to, like the doctor said, some of the social ills that was going on at the time, and I think they're still alive and going on today. But the reality is that I would reiterate what the previous guest said about Bill Allen, also too, and the two guests I'm up here with now, that he is a person that certainly deserves his freedom. Bill Allen is somebody that, like the previous guest said, that's he's a compassionate person. He's certainly a leader inside the prison system.
Very good. And of course, let us take this first commercial break, and then we'll be back with you. And we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break. The show for today, the topic